Welcome back to the onboarding videos. In this video, we're going to go over inviting users and talk about seat types and roles. First off, inviting users, if you haven't figured it out yet, really easy. We've got the email, you pick the license type, editor, contributor, or viewer, and go ahead and hit invite. That's going to send out the invite. So we've got those in. And then lastly, I'm going to add one more, and that is support at side. And one thing you'll notice when I add Sibe support is that that account is excluded from billing. So if you need us at any point to get into your vault, have a look around, God knows what, we might need to be in there for, but you can always add us to help you out and help you through any situation. And you'll never be billed for that. And speaking of support, don't forget that we do have our chat, which is 100% live, no AI. You can come in here, start typing, and someone from our worldwide team will answer your question as soon as possible. So we also have our license type. So let's discuss these first. We have our viewer type, which is relatively self-explanatory. It is view, and it will be able to view any file to any location that the user has rights to. Next is the contributor license. And the contributor license, much like the viewer, but the addition to the contributor license, one is they can contribute in the markups. That means they can make markups, they can do the red lines, and all the functionality goes with the markups. Look for that in a future onboarding video. They will also be able to participate in file releases as well. From there, we have the editor license. Those are your users that are going to use the add-ins. An editor license is going to be the only license type that is able to log in through the add-in of SolidWorks. A contributor can check files out and check them back in, but it is through the workspace only. These are perfect for team members that might be on the quality team or planning, project managers, purchasing. Those people that might be working with Office documents such as Word or Excel, or maybe they're getting a file here or there from a customer. They can upload any of that and check that out and check it in. And every time they check out a file that's already in the vault and they edit it, check it back in, if it's the same name in the same location, it's going to create a brand new version. Back to the editor licenses. The editor licenses have two roles, owner and member. Member has less permissions and capabilities than the owner. A member, of course, can check out and check in, and they can submit files for release, and they can participate in the red lines and markups. But that's it. An owner has far more capabilities. An owner, of course, can also check out and check in. They can lock and unlock files. They can move files, delete files, rename files. They're currently approvers in the release process, and of course, they can participate in red lines and markups. And once you've added a user, you can change their role, their seat type, and you could change their role as well if they have an editor license. Those that you see that have been invited and have not accepted yet, you can see that once they accept, the pending invitation will go away. Lastly, with the users, you could see their last active status, and then you have two things that you can do um, under actions. That is deactivate the user or delete the user. Now, say where you'd use deactivate and not delete is you have contract engineers, and you use the same person over and over, just not full time. You might use them on a month here, a month there. Uh, that's a perfect person that you want to activate and deactivate. While they're deactivated, you won't be charged for them, but you don't have to constantly remove them and re-add them to your vault. And then, of course, delete. I believe that's self-explanatory. So that covers inviting users and roles and license types. Thanks for choosing Side.